Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to some more The 100line Last Defense Academy. Last time we... what route did we just do? We, went to save CRA instead of, hiding the box or whatever, and then a whole bunch more happened. More people died, etc., and then Hiroko actually told us she's from the future and stuff again. And the episode is, and it's like only day 59, so like as long as she doesn't die like in the next few days, then we actually might get to hang out with this Hiroko that knows stuff.
Hopefully.
She said she'd explain more later, and also Kako was the killer in a different route. She was the one who was attacking Nozomi back with the scythe a while ago. Which actually might mean that she, now that I think about it, could mean that she wasn't evil because she was attacking the Gi, maybe, but maybe Nozomi wasn't the Gi yet. It's like, Kako could be the Gi for all I know. And it like went to her afterwards. Who knows what's happening? But Hiroko seems to think she's still around somehow, so let's wait until we get more details.
Yeah.
I got up, had breakfast, and went back to my room. I was still thinking over what Hiroko had told me. She claimed to have experienced all this before in another timeline or time loop. Under normal circumstances, it was the kind of story no one would believe, but I had no reason to doubt her. After all, I was a time traveler myself, with 100 days' worth of memories from another timeline. And if she were trying to deceive me, she'd probably have come up with a more credible story. I'm more worried about how the box fits into all this. There's someone else I need to talk to, too. Claire DeLune.
Hello. What's up?
Oh, I just came to see how your research is going.
Not great, unfortunately. I found plenty of interesting books, though. All about the invaders' history. It seems that they've sealed away a lot of things.
Sealed away?
I'm still a little hazy on the details, but I'll let you know once I know more.
Sealed the key away, the ancient evil. I spent the rest of the day in the library. Then there's the common ancestors with humanity or something. What's the lore of this world? We must find out. I did what I could to help the ghost boy with his research. We still didn't find anything useful about the box, though. Day 60.
Get ready, prepare, be ready to...
Morning again. You talked to me in Kako's voice before, but Kako's not dead. That means you really are just a hallucination. But even if Kako's still alive, that doesn't change what happened to the others. It'd only be natural for them to resent me for getting them killed.
Oh boy, here goes the guilt again.
I've got to do what I can for those of us that are still here. Maybe I'll go hang out with someone or something. Free time. Yaku is one more bond level, right? Yeah.
Yep. And then the only one left after that would be Taremi.
Yes, and 1 point of Moko.
Yeah, and Moko.
Yes, darn. I saved the best for last.
No. We only saved her for last because we didn't want to do her.
She kept dying, and she hasn't dead in most of these routes.
If you're sure I can have it, I'll take it! This is awesome!
Like, I would definitely go for her over Gak. My first choice.
Honestly, I think she's better overall. In kind of, sort of, barely.
Serious talk here? I keep complaining about how my parents abandoned me, how I hate being poor, and how rotten my luck is. But in the end, I'm not really unhappy or anything. I still have my family. Even though we're not related by blood and they irritate me to no end, that's why I want them to be happy. Especially my mom and dad. They're way too nice for their own good, always trying to help. Not just us kids, but anyone they can. They end up looking totally exhausted every single day. But unlike me, they never complain about it. They could have chosen an easier life, but they didn't. People like that are the ones who truly deserve the best, don't you think? Once this war ends, I'll ask for a huge cash reward and use it to let them have some fun. I'll be the one to break down the unfairness of this world. Okay, that was way too serious. But I don't mind talking about this kind of stuff with you.
Bond the proletariat shall rise. Time passed, day turned into night. I headed back to my room and got into bed. Before long, I'd fallen into a deep sleep. Day 61. Maybe it was the fatigue from the past few days catching up with me, but I couldn't bring myself to do much that day. I just hung out in my room, spacing out and letting time pass by. When night rolled around, I went to bed and let sleep wash over me, hoping that tomorrow would be better. Like, nope, no more free time for you. We get days of nothing now. Just when we run out of people to do stuff with anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Prepare. Be ready to...
The
Good
morning
timing.
announcement had barely faded when I heard the scream.
Aww.
What the?
Yeah, that's got here. Wow, look at that.
Takumi, you hear that just now?
Yeah, I couldn't tell who it was, but I heard a scream. Please tell me it's not another attack. Has my body odor finally gotten too much for somebody?
None of us were the ones who screamed, right? Who does that leave? Who's not here?
Just Hiroko in.
Somebody help, it's here, I saw it.
Oh, just you. Alright, everyone, false alarm.
Gaku again? I'm going back to bed.
Yeah.
Hey, what's with that half-assed reaction? I need help, it's coming for me.
Feels like I don't even need to ask, but what's coming for you?
The ghost, of course. I was asleep just now, but then, out of nowhere, someone grabbed my leg. It was a touch as cold as death, an unrelenting grip filled with hate. It's got to be a ghost. The commander's curse is taking effect. If Hiroko had the right idea. Even with Gaku screaming his head off, she never even left her room. Good work, everyone. Sorry I was so useless.
I'ma let this slide since it was after the morning announcement, but don't go pulling this shit after dark, okay?
How can you guys be so heartless? I was just attacked by a vengeful ghost. Yeah, I'm sure you've been through a tough time. Like I said, I'm going back to bed. If you disturb me again, there will be consequences.
All that screaming must have taken it out on you. Would you like me to get you some breakfast?
Come on, isn't anyone gonna show you any real sympathy?
If I was a ghost, you're the last guy I'd want to haunt.
Takumi, you believe me, right? You believe in ghosts, right? I don't think anyone's completely ruling them out at this point. So why does no one believe me when I try to tell them about it?
Huh?
Well, say something. Gotta help me, man. The ghost's after me now. I could die. Just stand by me, okay? Whatever you do, don't leave me alone. I guess I can do that. Great, I knew you wouldn't let me down. Now we're gonna need protection. Help me find some salt. Gaku stuck to me like glue for the rest of the day. I had my doubts about his idea of protection, but I did my best to humor him. Day 63. Day 69 approaches.
Yeah.
Prepare. Be ready to get...
The ever important Day 69.
The once and only once important Day 69. I barely had time to take note of the morning announcement when a different sound filled the air.
Intruder defense.
Okay, is this one of the ones with no commanders and just mooks that scream at us? It's an enemy attack. I'd better go to the war room.
I want my mommy.
As usual, everyone was there waiting for me. How did they always get here so fast? I pushed aside those unimportant concerns and turned my attention to the battlefield. What's our status? It's all small fry this time. A lot of them, but no sign of any commanders. That makes sense. The last commander we beat was the 12th one. Veshness is the only one left now.
She won't be coming this time, though.
How can you know that?
Don't ask questions. I just do.
Whoa, okay, sheesh. No need to blow your stack.
Yuriko had memories from other timelines. That's how she knows whether or not Veshness will appear in this battle. I hope she's right. Anyway, we better get started. Is everyone ready? Let's do this. Defensive battle. Initiate. No, too fast. I failed. I have brought dishonor upon my family.
It's alright. You're not part of the Fire Nation, so you're okay.
Help me! I don't want to fight.
What's with these voices?
It's the curse! I told you guys there were evil spirits out to get us!
I guess we should have expected this. It is kind of creepy, though.
Ignore them! We got invaders to kill. Right, let's go.
Annihilate all enemies. That's a cool word, annihilate.
Yeah.
I think we got them all.
The next wave is usually when the commander shows up.
If there's no commander, this should be easy. Keep going, everyone!
Gotta scream at us smart. Find that dang invader's mommy already.
No!
You win. Wave 2 end.
Wow! I know a consolation prize of a character like me has no right to brag, but that really wasn't too hard!
Not physically, but putting up with those weird voices the whole time was totally stressful.
See? It's just one more way the curse is manifesting itself.
You really gotta let that go, man.
At the very
Oh my
least,
God.
Zenta's curse didn't do
Lagging
anything.
so hard.
We haven't lost anyone since then.
Wait, you're lagging?
Yeah, the video's lagging so hard.
Is the audio still good?
Yeah, the audio is good. It's just the video's behind.
Should I do something?
No, it might be fine now.
Okay.
This battle left a bad taste in my mouth. Can we go back now? Yeah. I'm going to take it easy in my room for a while.
Another battle was over. Like Tsubasa said, though, the eerie screams of our enemies had taken their toll on us. Even after we went back to the school, I could still feel them ringing in my ears. Yay.
That's
Give me my free 9K.
yeah.
Remember when you had to actually play this game and not just only do the cutscenes forever? Simpler times. Or I should say more complex times.
Yeah. The update helped a lot.
Yeah, because think this wasn't even in it. They added an update that let you skip stuff. You'd have to fight every single battle. Oh my god.
Well, luckily we didn't, so...
Hey, Hiriko, why'd we have to go even further away this time?
Oh.
You want to hear the rest of my story, don't you?
You're going to tell me more today, then.
Yes. Be patient. We'll be there soon.
Oh, it's the place with the gate stuff. You said we're going to
Yeah.
show me some evidence. Is that why we're here? Hiriko nodded.
Oh?
Follow me.
And then I'll see the suit and be like, that's what I saw! What is this place? What's this machine?
I call it the Parallel Leap Machine, or PLM for short.
Parallel leap?
Don't ask me what that means, or why it's here, or who built it. I don't know any of that. All I know is that the basics of what it does and how to operate it And I only worked that out through trial and error. It seems to be a device that allows travel between parallel universes.
Parallel universes. You mentioned something similar before.
They're like other worlds, alternate futures created by different actions.
Oh?
This allows us to travel between those worlds, to timelines where things played out differently.
So it's like a time machine.
No, not at all.
Oh?
It only moves you in another timeline, not to the past or the future. You just jump into another universe on the same day at the same time.
When you said Kako wasn't dead, but you took her out of the equation, you used this to send her to another universe, didn't you?
Yeah, another universe's problem.
Yep, she's somebody else's problem now. Wait, is that who it is in the mystery route? It's Kako, it's a false Carrara?
Must be.
Just send her to that timeline, and that's why the mystery route got ruined.
Well, we did see her as a wraith, though. We know that was Kako.
Right.
She could be in another timeline too, but who knows?
Who knows?
Yes, if I'd let her remain here, she would have killed everyone.
So you send her to a different timeline to kill everyone.
Mm-hmm. But I had no way to prove it, and explaining this to everyone would have been problematic.
Yeah, she's the one who mentioned the stuff, you know, the numbers and stuff. And that's exactly what the mystery route one's doing. So mystery route is probably evil Kako.
Maybe.
Perhaps we have proven it, but we don't know yet. Let's find out.
So I sent her away somewhere else she couldn't hurt us.
Oh?
I want to make excuses, but it had to be done.
I don't really know if being sent to another universe is a bad thing or not. This was just Hiriko's way of neutralizing a threat after all. Kako probably didn't like it. Ima wouldn't have been too happy either, but I wasn't about to condemn her for it. Assuming all this is true, what kind of world did she end up in?
I was in a hurry that day, so I just selected a timeline as...
Did you cut out?
Maybe. I must have.
Yeah.
What part did you not hear?
So I just selected a timeline.
As far away from this one as possible. Here, let me check.
Hiriko stepped up to the machine and started tinkering with the controls.
Uh-huh.
Well, that is unfortunate. The PLM is broken. We can't use it anymore.
What?
Somebody's interfered with the programming and wrecked it from the inside out. There's no way we can repair it like this.
But who would do something like that?
The machine logs its users' sessions, but most of the other details there have been erased too.
Oh?
It does tell us when it was used, though. We can make some deductions based on that. The last time the machine was used was on day 36.
Day 36? That's the day Ato disappeared. Oh no, he went and decided to run a killing game or something.
Wait. Yeah, the killing game. That's where he went.
That was this Ato. Dang, this timeline's just ruining all the other timelines.
Wow. Except he only successfully killed a single person that timeline.
Yes.
And the Tsubasa killed him.
Yeah. Well, he inherited the killing game. He didn't start it. He wasn't cool enough to start it. We still don't know who the sponsor is, and I have gotten no further clues that... I mean, yes, he's related to, like, undead and stuff, but he didn't seem like a Gi, because the Gi don't, like, control the bodies as, like, one like that. They create either zombies, or they just control everything, you know? Like, themselves, individually, so I don't think they're Gi, so I don't know what they are, still.
Hard to say.
Oh?
I think he used the machine to escape to a parallel universe. He must have left some kind of delayed release virus in the system so we couldn't follow him.
Why is he just good at all his viruses and everything, too? How did he know about this place, by the way? Too many questions. He went all the way to another world. Why would he want to do that?
We'll never know. We've got no way of asking him or figuring out where. It's best to just forget about it.
No.
The real problem is how he got out of that cage that day.
He didn't have escaped on his own, so someone from the team must have let him out.
Takumi, I know you're going through a lot, and I'll admit I'm responsible for a lot of it. But I need you to think about this calmly and clearly. You have to forget about the ghosts and concentrate on the very real threats we're facing.
Yeah, I know. It's just...
Just what?
Nothing, it's nothing. The ghostly woman had been watching us the whole time, but telling Hiriko wouldn't do me any good. Logically, I knew she was just a hallucination, but with her constantly hovering on the edge of my vision, it was easy to forget that sometimes. Day 65. Well, we have working theories about other timelines now. That's cool.
Get
Right.
ready. Be ready to.
We have
More,
the confirmed report of a Ato escaping to another timeline, and then in the other route we had an Ato that escaped to that timeline somehow, so... That, I'm just gonna say that that's probably that Ato, but there could be more Atos going through dimensions, who knows.
Maybe.
And then Kako is my theory for a mystery route, but who knows. I really don't think this is a good idea.
Hey!
Shut up, man. I'm going. Don't try to stop me.
Huh? I heard voices raised outside and rushed out to see what was going on. What's happening? What's all this noise? Takumi.
Oh, hey, Takumi.
Why are you two fighting? I could hear you through the walls. Maru says he's going to go out searching the ruins on his own. What? Why would you want to do that?
Ain't it obvious? All the stuff about curses and crap keeps coming back to the box of whatever it was. We keep going in circles because we still don't know what the deal is with that box. I'm gonna go find one so that we can figure out what it is and how it works. Then we can finally put this whole thing to bed.
So what do we do with that stuffed animal, and what do we do with the box? But
I don't know. It was forgotten about. May as well have been. Anyway.
I'm going whether you like it or not. If you try and stop me, I won't go easy on you.
Takumi, can't you do something? Okay, that's actually not a bad idea, Takamaru. But you shouldn't go out there on your own. I'll come with you.
Whatever. Do what you want.
Thank you, Takumi. Don't worry about it. Let the others know what we're doing, okay? Let's get going, Takamaru. Do you have any idea where we should start?
No, I figured we'd go with our guts. Your instincts can lead you to stuff you wouldn't notice consciously sometimes. That's how this stuff works, right?
Well, kind of. Let's just do our best out there. And
Exploration.
Exploration mission. And so, Takamaru and I spent the day outside school grounds, scouring the ruins for another box. Off-screen exploration.
Yep.
Show the clouds when you got nothing to show. Day 66. Day 67. Day 68.
Nice excuse to skip time.
Day 69. Yep, we're just skipping day 69. Day
Nice.
70.
Aw.
And then it loads, so day 71.
Okay, well that was a lot of time passed.
For the past few days, Takamaru and I have done a little else but explore the ruins outside the school. We checked the inside of the one containing the doll thoroughly, but hadn't found anything out of the ordinary. So we decided to look for another one. We'd seen 2 so far, so it stood to reason there might be more out there. At least, that's what we thought. I mean, we found so many in the Box of Blessings route, but here we are at the end of day 71, with nothing to show for it. But we needed the power of Old Man to do that.
Hold on, someone's knocking on my door.
Okay, I'll pause. Even Takamaru knew when to admit defeat. Reluctantly, we both trudged back to the school. It's just we may know that it was Kako. We still don't know what's up with evil Kako, but at this point, I think evil Kako is false Carrara.
Yeah.
All my pet names for them. Most of the invader attacks happened first thing in the morning, and this one was no exception. Hot on the heels of the morning announcement, the alarm sounded.
Intrude defense.
I hurried over to the worm to get ready.
This is more fodder.
Yeah, probably.
Come on, man. Why you always gonna be the last one to show up?
You are rather slow.
Yeah, what are you, a turtle? Or like a slug? It's really something to be even later than me.
Hey!
You guys have to destroy my self-esteem right before the battle.
Takumi, we should get going.
Right, defensive battle, initiate.
Strength.
He is last every single time for somehow, though.
Yeah, hell of a leader.
He leads from behind, that kind of leader, not the one that leads from the front. Although in the actual battle, he usually nukes everything himself, so lead opposite.
I don't want to fight!
Yeah.
Not like this!
Like, we use him to kill everything in the front lines more than anyone else.
Early birds get the worm. The Takumi robs the other birds.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is so easy! I don't even want to throw up like I usually do. Not even a little? I tried dry heaving, but I just coughed up an old scrap of food.
Gross! Too much information!
You guys want to quit the chit-chat?
Yeah, it looks like the next wave of enemies are here.
Then we take them out too.
Yeah, do that.
No!
I don't want to fight!
Not like this.
Too bad they don't have a skip button like we do.
Yeah. So glad we do.
It's over? That was it? When things are this easy, it feels like the floor is gonna be pulled out from under us any minute.
Ugh, don't be such a paranoid little pessimist. We had an easy win. That's a good thing.
I guess so.
Good work, everyone.
I kinda wish it was always this easy.
Let's just take some time to enjoy and appreciate this victory.
Yeah, you're right. We won. And that's what's important.
Thanks, everyone. You did a great job today.
Good job, everyone. Despite the relaxed mood, my thoughts were still racing. Did these invaders feel hatred and resentment toward us for killing them? Could those feelings be strong enough to linger even after death? He's still on about the curses. Would they come back as vengeful ghosts? I mean, he is still seeing a ghost. Could they even possess one of us? Like, I can't pretend to know what's going on in this route. Or any others.
Yeah.
Is the ghost always just his like, own feelings? You know, is sometimes Ava, but, like, is it also an actual ghost? There's, like, too many layers to this.
I don't know.
Because, like, it talked with Dalsha, and, like, why would his emotions just, like, convince Dalsha to leave? It's like...
No, because I don't think the ghost is Ava all of the time. Kind of like in the same way Vicky like takes control occasionally. I wonder if it's just like Takumi's manifestation of his stuff is like based on Ava. So it takes the appearance of her.
Yes.
But the voices change because it's him projecting his issues onto that.
Right. It was early, before the morning announcement. I was woken by Gaku calling for me at the top of his voice. Takumi, come quick, it's an emergency. Had a very bad feeling about what that might mean. Who's dead now? Gaku took me to the classroom in the first floor. Everyone else was there too, just outside the door. No, wait, we're missing someone. Don't tell me. With a lump in my throat, I charged forward into the classroom and saw exactly what I've been afraid of.
Kurata. When I came here this morning, I found her like this.
The mask that Kurara usually hid behind had been removed. Her face was deathly pale, and it was clear to everyone she was gone. The blood on the floor is mostly dry too, so we can't bring her back.
Kurata? Damn it! Talk to me!
Takemaru, don't. We're too late. She's dead.
Poor Kurara. Why did this happen?
Another victim! The curse is back!
Wait.
If she was just hung,
Something
though,
doesn't make sense to me.
she's
What's that?
bleeding, and it's on her shoes.
Right, she was also stabbed and then hung?
Maybe?
Hiriko beckoned us back into the corridor.
Huh.
She was killed in this classroom. A place none of us use most of the time. Gaku, you said you were the one who found her. What were you doing here, and so early in the morning?
You're not suspecting him, are you?
I'd like him to explain his behavior at least. It's not normal to go poking around in some random classrooms before days even officially started.
Whoa, 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 you can't pin this on me. I was called here by her ghost.
Her ghost?
I was asleep just like normal when suddenly I started finding it hard to breathe, and the next thing I knew, I was here. It must have been Kurara's ghost guiding me here so she could punish me for letting this happen.
Seriously, dude? You're still going on about that crap?
You guys are just as bad as me. You're always shooting me down when I bring up ghosts, but you never come up with any other explanations.
Huh. Maybe you have a point.
This is too much. How long are you gonna keep denying it? You've been cursed by the Box of Calamity, by Ava, by Kurara, probably by a bunch of others too. Everything we have that's happened is their fault. We need to exorcise them or we're done for.
I refuse to accept that way of thinking.
I'm not asking you. Takumi, you believe me, right?
Fuck no.
The curse is gonna get us all if we don't do something. We need an exorcism.
Don't be fooled, Takumi. There's a logical explanation for all of this. Holding silly rituals is only going to waste our time.
I think...
I think we should break this up into more routes.
Well, we need two
That's right.
endings, so this is actually a good thing, because it means we don't have to go back. Maybe it's just these two endings.
Maybe.
Whose side will you take, Hiriko's or Gaku's? I wonder.
We'll start out with Gaku's because I hate Gaku. We'll
Well,
save
I
the
think-
best for last.
I don't think we should ever live the life of saving best for last. I think we should go for what we want, and then later, if we're forced to do Gaku's, we'll do Gaku's. Because for all we know, there's another split, and those are the two endings we need.
You have a fair point. Go with Hiriko.
Okay. Plus, it kind of bothers me on, like, when people are doing their first playthrough, they just, like, take all the wrong options on purpose just to see bad endings first. It kind of bothers me. I want them to, like, play the game, you know, and then you can go for the bad endings. It's okay if you get the bad endings by accident, because then it's, like, you know, shocking that you got them and stuff. But anyway... if people don't become ghosts when they die.
They become statistics.
We don't need an exorcism because there's no way Kurara would come back to haunt us from beyond the grave. There has to be an explanation for all of this, something that we're missing. Has to be. You're not even fully convinced yourself. What is this explanation, huh? Why did they all die? Who was it that killed them? I don't know, yet. But I swear I'm going to find the truth and explain everything.
I think that's enough discussion. It's time for you to back down, Gaku.
Oh.
And Takumi. Well done.
Sorry to make you worry. Anyway, we can't leave Kurara like this. Let's get her down and put her body to rest.
Of course. We can mourn for her properly once this is finally over.
We cut Carrara down and buried her next to our other fallen comrades. A storm of different emotions swirled around inside me. Rage, sorrow, remorse, maybe some despair. But one thing I wasn't feeling was doubt. It was like the miasma that had been weighing down my thoughts for so long had finally been dispelled. So if that is just his, like, guilt and stuff, we shouldn't see them anymore now that he's, like, done with that, right? I got up, ate a quick breakfast, then went back to my room. I needed to get my thoughts in order. Let's go over the incidents one more time. Yugama was killed in the bathroom. He was hanged and had his ankle slit open so he'd bleed out as well.
Oh.
Yeah?
Probably what happened with Karada, too.
Yes. We found Moko in the cafeteria where she had been stabbed multiple times. Imo was stabbed too. His body was still inside the cage we locked him in. The cage was still locked when we found it too. Why did the killer lock it behind them? Were they trying to create a locked room mystery? But why do that when all of Ima's injuries were very clearly pointed to murder? They just want to mess with us. Then finally there's Carrara. She was hanged and bled out as well. Looking at the murders all together, they fall into two pretty clear groups. You have the people that were hanged and the people that were stabbed multiple times. Yugama and Carrara were hanged and had their ankles cut. Moko and Imo were stabbed. Why the two different MOs, and why cut their ankles? To drain their cryptoglobin so they couldn't be revived? Or to get the number? That's what I thought at first, but just making sure the bodies wouldn't be found for a while would do that too. And if this was really about making sure they couldn't come back, the killer could have just thrown them into the undying flames or something. That would get rid of the corpses and make the murder that much harder to trace back to them. The killer's been very careful about covering their tracks, except when it comes to the bodies themselves. Wouldn't it be more advantageous to hide them? Is it significant that these four are the ones who were targeted? Hiriko said that the reason Kako started killing people was because she opened the box. The box. This case really does hinge on that thing.
Okay, so what we do know, or what I'm getting from this, the Gi are the one that stab and like cut and do all of that stuff. Someone who is like in the right mind, right in quotations, hang them and cut their ankles. Because we know in another timeline when no one else did like this hanging bullshit, there was stabbing, there was cutting, and that's their MO for the Gi. And we know it was Nozomi because she was infected by the Gi. And Takumi did it too whenever he was infected. So something to think about. So there's two different people going about here. Or maybe the same person. And they're working with the Gi for some reason. But that wouldn't make any sense because
I still don't know what the Gi's purpose is, because why are the Gi's trying to kill everybody anyway?
Yeah.
And like we know from the killing game route that what Takumi is being possessed by is the Gi, but in that timeline the Gi just like found the QB liquid and like helped them. It's the only thing it did, so like why does it have such a different MO in that timeline than others? Unless something else was going on in that timeline that we don't know about. But...
Well, no, because the Gi originally, I think, has plans to go onto the satellite to, like, kill everyone.
Yeah, infect humanity.
That's why it found the QB liquid, I think.
Yes, that would check out, however. Then why does it just kill everybody in the other timelines? And it, like, kills people... Oh, go on.
They can escape early.
If they kill everyone from the regular Defense Academy. But they kill, like, Moko and stuff, and, like, she has nothing to do with anything. But the one from the mystery route...
she's in the way.
Yeah, she could have just been in the way. She was in the way in the other timeline, too, but... And the box was just randomly there. I don't know. This is the most mysterious thread of them all, I'm for sure.
Yeah.
I continued to puzzle over the details of the case long into the evening. Before I knew it, the sun had gone down, and my room was cloaked in darkness. Hopefully, just like the slasher out there at the end, Hiriko will just, or the Gi or whatever, will just tell us every single death and exactly how it happened, because we need that for this route for sure.
Yeah.
Still trying to reach an answer, I reluctantly crawled into bed and soon drifted off. Plus, in the slasher route, we were pretty sure that, Takumi was the one killing everybody. It was pretty obvious to us, so we didn't even need the explanation. But in this one, we do, because what's happening? I think it was around here.
Oh.
Oh, hello, Takumi.
He's looking for the box with the thingy.
Huh?
Here it
Yeah.
Oh.
Are you feeling better now? Ready to actually solve this mystery?
Ah.
Yeah, the question of ghosts and curses can wait. Right now, we have to stop whoever it is who's trying to kill us.
Huh.
Well said. If you hadn't shaped up, I might have had to kill you and take over as leader myself.
I know I've been kind of useless lately, and I'm sorry. Can't you ease up on me a little?
Oh.
You came to your senses before it was too late. So I suppose it's alright. Just don't mess this up. Anyway, if you came here, I assume you're looking for this.
Huh?
Yeah, I thought it might be worth checking it over again. That's what I did. I examined the box from every angle in as much detail as I could. No new details jumped out at me, though. It was just a box. But then, there was also the doll that had been inside it.
Ah.
Hiriko, you said Kako probably started acting strange because she opened the box at the shrine, right?
Oh.
Yes.
Ah.
So she opened the box, and something inside it made her want to start killing people?
Oh.
I can't say for sure. I don't know very much about it myself. I just know that in other timelines, she only became a murderer after opening it.
Oh.
My only guess is that the box was the cause of her behavior somehow.
We assume it was, and that means whoever is behind all this also opened the box, right?
I wouldn't be so sure. Ima opened it, and he didn't turn into a serial killer.
Ah.
Well, that's true. I'm curious about the doll.
Ah.
Do you think the other box had something like this in it too?
Actually, if I'm thinking what I'm thinking, Moko was beside the box at the time,
Right.
and this thing is covered in blood, and it said something about Gi. We still don't know anything about what their whole thing is.
Maybe it killed her.
Yeah.
This thing is the one that does the stab wounds, and it could fit through the bars to kill Ima.
True.
And he did open the box. Killed the people who opened the box. Maybe Moko saw the box there and opened it and got stabbed too. That
Yeah.
would explain the stabbing killings. Just so does that mean whoever is either well then I'm still confused about now how Nozomi filters into it then.
Nozomi could have done the hangings.
Maybe.
Perhaps Takamaru was on the right track when he said we needed to find another one to figure things out.
Ah.
And there's one more thing I don't understand. Why was this box there in the cafeteria when I found Moko's body? Hiriko and I discussed things some more and threw around a couple of theories. We didn't come to anything conclusive, though. We don't get to know the theories. Our
Moko could have
76...
found
What'd you say?
it. I said Moko could have found it.
You're right. Our 75th day at Last Defense Academy drew to a close, and our heads still filled with confusion and unanswered questions. Day 76. Day 76. I spent most of that day mulling things over. I walked around the school looking for clues, too. I re-examined all the crime scenes, hoping to find something I'd missed the first time around. My search didn't yield any results, though, and all too soon the day was almost over. Get a nighttime announcement.
You never will then.
You never will, then.
The nighttime announcement played like usual, and then he appeared.
Hello, it's been a while. I think I finally have something to report.
What is it?
Before I tell you, I'd like to get your thoughts on what's been going on here.
Okay, but I haven't really come up with anything definite yet. I proceeded to tell the ghost boy everything I'd managed to figure out so far.
I see. Kako changed because of a strange box. And now you need another one to move things forward. In that case, I think you'll find what I have to say helpful.
Really? What did you find out?
Well, most importantly, there seems to be a legend regarding the Box of Blessings in the Invader Society. Supposedly, there are 7 of them scattered around the world, and anyone who finds one will find happiness.
So what Eva said was true?
I don't think so. There's also a corresponding legend about the Box of Calamity. This was mentioned in even older sources. They say that there are a total of 6 boxes hidden around the world.
So, what does that mean?
Both of the legends seem to be legitimate, but there's one other important detail. Apparently, Boxes of Blessings and Boxes of Calamity look almost the same. The patterns of the boxes are also the same, but the number of symbols are different. So at first glance, one likely won't be able to tell if a box is one of blessings or calamity.
It had a particular design on it. In your culture, I think you call it a moon. Yes, it was a little wooden box adorned with a moon design.
I'm pretty sure Eva mentioned the Box of Blessings had a moon design on it.
That's right, but the same is true for a Box of Calamity. However, it seems that the Boxes of Calamity have a certain order of the numbers of moons. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about that order. In any case, I think Ava intentionally said nothing about the existence of the Boxes of Calamity. As I said before, Boxes of Blessings and Boxes of Calamity bear a striking similarity. So if anyone were to find a box and not be aware of the Boxes of Calamity, that person would be certain it was a Boxes of Blessings and open it without hesitation. Supposing it was a Box of Calamity, in which a wraith was sealed. So that was Ava's goal. I believe she planned to let you guys open a Box of Calamity in order to wipe out the Special Defense Unit.
She came up with that plan so quickly.
The point is, this wraith is something Ava genuinely thought could do us harm.
It's not something abstract like bad luck, but a genuine, tangible threat.
The box Kako opened at the shrine, and the one you found in the cafeteria. Even if we count those 2 as separate ones, there's still 4 Boxes of Calamities out there somewhere. If we can find one, we might just be able to figure out what happened to Kako.
You're right, we thought so too, but this confirms it. Thank you.
Was I able to help you out a little? I'm glad.
With a smile, the ghost boy faded away. Finally, we had some new definite information. I was so excited that night, I could barely sleep at all.
Thanks, Ghost Dad.
Thanks, Ghost Dad.
Are y'all winning?
You win.
Get prepared. Be ready to get.
After breakfast, I relayed everything the ghost boy had told me the night before to everyone in the cafeteria. But what if one of them is the killer?
Who knows?
Gotcha. That makes things a lot more simple. We just gotta find the box that'll show us the bastard who started this whole mess, right?
Whether or not it'll get us that far, it's certainly a solid lead at least. And on top of that, knowing that there are other boxes is pretty big. It means that we should be able to find them if we look for them.
So how do we do that? If I knew the box's scents, I'd try to sniff them out with my unsightly pig snout. Hey, count me out. Those boxes will curse us if we open them, won't they? Hard pass.
No one said a word about any curses.
So, you think you know what'll happen if you open them?
True, I don't. We still have to find them. Why don't we all go looking for them?
Thought you'd done that already. But wouldn't it be dangerous to leave the school empty? Yeah, maybe we should just stick to a group of 3.
I'll go on my own.
Hikamaru.
It's like I told you before. Right now, ain't the time to be holed up back here. The only choice we got is to split up and search.
What, and leave the school empty? I don't know about that.
Until we find those boxes, we'll keep getting picked off until we're wiped out. We gotta do this together and make sure we find them as fast as possible. You get that?
But still, I told you, you can count me out. Calm down, Takamaru.
Hey!
Whatever. I'm going and I'm bringing home a box. Split up the rest of the work however you like.
Hey, Takamaru, wait.
Let him go. He's not the kind to get himself killed. Even so, what's wrong with him? It's not like him to be so reckless.
Thug that doesn't like to be reckless. What do you even call that?
Maybe he's thinking about Kurata's death.
About Kurara?
Takamaru went searching for the box before she died, remember? If he'd found the box then a fair bit of mystery would have been solved, and Kurata may have not died. That thought makes him feel responsible for it. The arrogance. Putting that much blame on himself. He's such a gentle soul.
In any case, Hiroko and I will go search for the boxes. Though I guess that makes 3 of us if we count Takamaru taking off on his own.
Okay, we're counting on you.
Yeah, Nozomi and Tsubasa can defend the place together by themselves, so it'll be fine. And so, our search for the boxes had begun. But no matter how many times we tried, over and over and over, our searches always came up empty. Hiroko and I sullenly made our way back to the school. Day 78. Day 79. Loading, now day 80, so this is the day we're actually gonna have.
Wow.
We started searching for the box with renewed vigor, but to no avail. Even after all this time, coming back empty-handed never got any less disappointing. It was like we were cursed. Not literally, of course. And unbeknownst to me, there was another misfortune waiting to befall us. Oh no, I would hear about it from Nozomi the next morning. Day 81.
What is it this time?
What? Takimaru still hasn't come back?
Oh, God. No. He went off on his own yesterday morning, and no one's seen him ever since. Could something have happened to him out there?
Come on, this is Takamaru we're talking about. He can handle himself. See, this is why I said we shouldn't act alone anymore. We're gonna get picked off like victims in a horror movie.
If we were in a horror movie, I think you'd be the 3rd one to be killed off.
Shut up, you're gonna jinx it.
You don't think the invaders got the jump on him, do you?
Or he could have fallen off a cliff and broken his leg, and now he can't move.
That sounds scarily plausible. So now we have to search for him as well. How exasperating. Nozomi, did Takamaru mention which direction he was going in when you saw him yesterday? I think he said he was going to explore the art gallery ruins.
The art gallery, huh? We did find a box in there one time.
Yeah.
Hiroko and I paired up for the day to search the cavernous building we decided was once some kind of art gallery. There was a lot of ground to cover, and by the end of the day...
Still no sign of Takamaru.
Maybe he made it back on his own while we were out here.
We can only hope so. It's getting late. We should get back ourselves.
It was already dark by the time we got back to the school. The others were in the courtyard when we arrived, waiting for us. is Takamaru? Four of them shook their heads.
No,
Uh,
he's still not back.
What could have happened to him? I'm telling you guys, it's the curse. It's the only explanation that makes sense. I didn't say anything, not because I thought Gaku was right, of course. I just no longer had the energy to argue this point with him.
So annoying.
Day 82. Day 83. Day 84. All through day 82 and day 83, Hiroko and I kept up our search for Takamaru. The same went for today, day 84. No matter how hard we looked, though, we never found a single clue to our friend's whereabouts.
He would have died from dehydration by now.
We staggered back to school that night, more disheartened than ever. As usual, we asked the others if there was any news we had when we returned. One look at their faces was enough to answer that question. But then, something new happened. I heard a noise behind me, footsteps. I took a deep breath and turned around. And standing there before me was... Takamaru.
Takamaru.
Oh.
I don't believe it.
No way.
You actually made it back?
Takamaru. Where the heck have you been?
We were so worried. Glad you're back, though. Losing another fighter would have been inconvenient. Takamaru?
Yeah, sup?
Takamaru, are you okay?
Huh? Yeah, I'm fine. Don't I look fine?
No, not even a little.
Are you hurt anywhere? Do you need to go to the infirmary?
Of course not. I'm telling you, I'm fine.
Takamaru walked past us, heading toward the dorms. But when we turned to watch him go...
Takimaru! What happened to your back?
My back? Oh, this? It's nothing. I fell.
I find it hard to believe a simple fall could cause injuries like that.
You think so?
is that all you've got to say?
You need to get those wounds treated. Doesn't it hurt?
Nah, not really. Anyway, you guys mind giving me some space? I'm beat. I want to go get some rest.
Takamaru began moving again and disappeared into his room. What was that about? Glad he's back and all, but he's acting weird. Is he really okay?
Very weird.
He's like, no. We'll see if he wants to eat frog or something.
Yeah. You feeling hungry, buddy? Huh? Maybe a certain green amphibian? Watching you. Maybe he's just tired. He'll be fine once he gets some rest, right?
No one spoke up to answer that question. It was something we'd have to find out for ourselves. Day 85.
Frogs come in all different sizes and colors and stuff.
Now everything hinges. Long live!
Long live humanity!
Mm-hmm. How did you like your breakfast, Takamaru? Was it good?
Yeah, I guess.
Takamaru, how about you and me do some training later?
Yeah, yes.
Takamaru, is it cool if I punch you right in the face?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, he is so not okay. Takamaru showed us his back earlier. His wounds were completely healed, but I was still worried. Hiroko, I think we should call off our search for the box for now. I mean, with Takamaru in this condition and all.
Oh?
I understand, but there's one last place I'd like to try first.
Have you got some kind of hunch?
Oh.
Yes. I just thought of it this morning. I want to at least check it out before we take any breaks. Will you come with me?
Is it the place? It's hard to tell with all this rubble, but this is where we found the shrine, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. This might well be the place where Kako first opened the box.
Oh?
I should thank you for telling me about the old invaders legends. When I heard those, I got to thinking. The threat of the boxes of calamity was serious enough that the invaders saw a need to pass these stories on to the later generation.
Yeah, I guess so. That's why the legends are still around today.
That being the case,
Maybe there's a warning where the box was kept too.
it's not a sure thing, but I think it's worth checking.
I think you're right. I just hope we find something this time. Hiriko and I got to work, sifting through the rubble in what was once the shrine grounds. And eventually... here I found a scroll.
Good job. If it was kept here, there's a good chance it has some information we can use.
I undid the string and unrolled the scroll. It was packed with strange writing I couldn't understand, although it did look just a little familiar.
Oh?
Good thing we know someone who can read this.
Yeah, let's go ask him.
I see.
Did you find out anything new?
Sort of. This is definitely a document about the Box of Calamity. I'm sure of that much, but... But what? It's written in code.
In code?
Yes, it's been deliberately made more complicated and difficult to read. If they went to all this trouble to keep this information secret, it must be important. It will probably take me several days to completely decipher it, though. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. We know you're going to be doing your best.
That said, the faster you finish, the better.
Hiriko.
I understand. I'll get it done as fast as I can.
Thank you.
I'll leave it with you, then.
This is progress, right?
We can't say for sure until the scroll's deciphered. At the very least, it does feel like we have a chance to move things forward now.
All because of you. Thanks, Hiriko.
I didn't really... Oh?
What's the problem?
I saw something streak across the sky just now.
Huh? Oh, was it one of those shooting star things?
Perhaps. It was gone before I really knew what I was looking at.
So, are we still taking a break from looking for the box?
I don't think searching blind will do us any good. Let's wait and see what the scroll says.
Hiriko and I went our separate ways and returned to our rooms. I had a feeling I was going to sleep well tonight, for the first time in what felt like a very long time. Day 86. I must have been pretty tired from the last few days, because by the time I woke up, the sky was already sinking below the horizon. Hiriko and I did manage to tell everyone about the scroll we found, though. And just like that, night fell and the day was at an end. Just as I was settling in to get an early night, I heard it. That's Gaku's voice. I flew out the door like a bullet from a gun. That was a scream I heard. On the roof, I saw Hiriko, Shoma, Tsubasa, and Nozomi. I looked around, and from the darkness it appeared. Oh my goodness.
What
is this?
Can't say I'm shocked.
Happening? No way!
Quiet. Don't talk. Just get your infusers and... You idiot!
He's looking right at me!
Shit.
Takamura charged at him in a bizarre manner, clawing his way there on hands and feet.
Shoma!
Shoma ran right into me first, then Hiriko, trying to escape and knocking us both off balance. Because of that, the one who ended up shoved to the front of the pack was Tsubasa.
Tsubasa!
I fucking hate you, Shoma. Piece of
Caused the
shit.
death of Tsubasa, then we will definitely never forgive you.
Move, Tsubasa!
I frantically pushed toward the front, but couldn't make it in time. Takamaru ferociously charged towards Tsubasa.
I'm sorry, Takamaru!
And in the next instant... She made him explode? What?
Ah.
Huh?
Huh?
What was... Takamaru's body just... blew up?
Tsubasa? Did you?
Yeah, I blew him up.
You? Good.
But how? With this?
A remote control?
I made it from Sire and Nigo's disassembled bodies. This remote has a switch to activate the bombs implanted in our bodies. I made it without knowing if I'd ever need it. But I never imagined I'd have to use it. Like this.
And you walk around with something like that on you?
Then perhaps the most dangerous one among us is Tsubasa.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Takamaru, I'm sorry.
Wait, what about Gaku? We rushed over to the fallen Gaku to check his condition, and we knew immediately that he'd lost too much blood to be revived. Shit, now even Gaku?
It's fucking Shoma's fault. Oh, Shoma.
Yeah.
Piece of shit. Hey, what do you suppose that is?
That isn't going to be good for him on the tier list. It's already bottom tier,
Yep.
but now he's cementing it.
No, he's in his own tier.
Yep. What?
He can't get any lower.
And he's cementing his place there. Yep.
Yeah.
Hiriko is staring at Takamaru's body, or rather, what was left of his head. My eyes followed her gaze. There, nestled among the brain matter among the strewn bits of flesh, I saw what she was talking about.
The key.
Yep.
Yep.
What is that?
Made a Pokemon noise. And it says its name over and over, their Pokemon.
No.
It's moving.
Does
This
that
isn't
mean
a Trinacryl.
it's alive?
Yes, tentacruel, because it's very cruel, tentacruel.
Yeah.
I can only guess that it was inside Takamaru's head, and that would explain why he acted the way he did.
So it's some kind of parasite?
We can't say for sure.
Maybe everything that's happened up until now is because of that.
But why was it in Takamaru's head?
It could have possessed him while he was out searching.
We still
The
don't know
damn thing.
anything for certain. Except for one thing.
Hmm?
We can't let it live. So,
Yeah.
With that, Hiriko marched over to the strange creature. But maybe we can figure out how to kill them, like without stepping on them, and stomped on it with all our might. The creature let out an eerie death cry, and before long, it stopped moving. Death by high heel.
Stomped out.
Day 87. Okay.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
So I guess, well, we still don't know when he got the key. I was gonna say that confirms the boxes just all have keys, but maybe he didn't find a box, I don't know. But, anyway.
I still want to say, like, it's possible he could have just been wandering around because Gaku and Darumi found it, like, near an invader base.
Yes,
like,
yes,
without boxes.
they were just out there. I just don't know what happened in that timeline because they were just there. Every other timeline, nope. But in that timeline, just invaders were all killed by.
Then maybe, okay, so maybe there's a chance that they are all in boxes. Like, they cannot be outside of boxes unless opens a box, unless...
Yeah, maybe in that route, the invaders found a box and thought it was a box of blessings, decided to open it early for some reason, and then caused the destruction of that base.
Yeah. Yeah, because there was no one there, I don't think.
Yeah, they were just on the ground. Apparently they look
Yeah.
like bugs just crawling around. But they're clearly like squid creatures, but, you know.
Very weird. Our team's certainly looking a lot smaller now.
Ah.
You don't have to be so mean about it.
Oh.
I'm just stating the truth.
Ugh.
And honestly, I'm ashamed that I've allowed the killer to run free for so long. But we stopped Takamaru, or whatever was possessing him at least.
Oh.
That doesn't mean this is over.
Oh.
Takamaru only started acting strangely on day 48. 84. Why did I swap them? Who knows? Before that, he never displayed any unusual behavior.
Ugh.
If he were behind the other murderers, it wouldn't have made sense for him to start breaking down all of a sudden.
Huh.
Furthermore, he used sheer brute force. It was nothing like the other methods of killing you've seen so far.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
I'm still not 100% certain. We'll come back to this later. The scroll we found should give us some answers. There's no use speculating about it now. Either way, I think it's too soon to say that the killer is finally out of the picture.
Hey, Hiriko, why'd you ask us to meet in the courtyard anyway?
Huh.
Because we're about to get a visitor. A visitor?
We all followed
Yep.
Hiriko's gaze. Sure enough, there was an indistinct figure in the distance, getting closer and closer. It's going straight for the transformation.
Here,
A commander? But you said Vashnas was the only one left, Takumi.
I thought she was. I've never seen this guy before. There aren't any other invaders around either.
Hiriko, how do you know that she was coming? Women's intuition. For real? Just get ready. We need to fight him.
Rallying us together, Hiriko handed us our infusers, which she just so happened to have brought along.
Say it ain't so.
let us begin. First, I want you to show me your strength.
Keep up the good work, everyone.
Yeah, I'll fight them. Skip.
That's all. What a disappointment. I expected more.
He's so strong!
What do we do?
It's all right. Leave it to me.
Yes, use your firebomb power.
I'll do something about him with my ability.
We're definitely at a disadvantage. Takumi, let's use his power.
Okay. Sorry. It's all on you.
Yeah. Got it.
Del Shah with the secret weapon? Question mark, question mark, question mark. And so he ends.
We die instantly.
Day 88. Wait, did he just die?
Oh my god, he really did.
What's happening? Day 89.
Yeah.
Oh.
Get ready. Be ready to.
They just don't care at this point.
So, why have you called us all together? Did you learn something new?
Yes, I finished deciphering the scroll you brought me.
Yes, tell us the lore. Really?
Wow, good job getting it done so fast. If you wanted us all present for this, I'm assuming it was something to do with the other incidents as well. I think so. I'll do my best to explain everything. This could take a while, so I'd be grateful if you could all hold any questions. And We won't get anywhere if we stop and discuss everything that seems strange. Also, it was quite an old document, but I wasn't able to preserve the archaic feel of the language in my
I appreciate the sentiment, but I don't think we really need that. Please, just tell us what it says.
Okay, here I go. The scroll contained a legend passed down in this region about a certain life form. So it's the scroll that we found in the library that one time.
Right. Are the libraries, like, connected between timelines? It's like we just found this outside.
I think someone carried it over to another timeline with them.
Maybe.
But that would imply that there's two. Because
Yeah.
if it was taken from this timeline, it would have been taken from 4. I guess it would make sense that there are 2, though. Or more than 2. Maybe they just
this
have
is like a mass-produced document and we just couldn't find it in the library. But it's there, too.
Yeah. They arrived on the planet a long time ago, inside a flaming meteor. It crashed near a small village, and all the villagers came to investigate it. At the crash site, they found 2 gleaming opalescent orbs. The villagers considered these a gift from God. They took it back to the village and shrined them. Sometime later, the priestess in charge of the shrine began acting strangely. It was as if she was possessed by something. Night after night, she would go into a violent rage, killing her fellow villagers. Not only that, her victims rose from the dead and joined her in her killing spree. The massacre went on and the village was almost completely wiped out. Only a single solitary child remained. This child ran to the neighboring village, begging for their help. The people took up arms and marched onto the village where they dwelt.
You're cutting out a little. Okay, you're back, yes.
Jimis.
The Mad Priestess.
Where the Mad Priestess dwelt. None of them returned alive. In fact, they returned as possessed walking corpses, attacking both their own village, and others nearby, adding to the body count even more. The destruction spread like a plague, until word of it reached the capital. Authorities dispatched seasoned warriors who made short work of the inexperienced villagers. During this campaign, a possessed living person and a possessed corpse were captured and brought back to the capital. There, they were dissected and analyzed by high-ranking holy men. They were surprised to find a strange creature living inside the heads of the possessed. Government officials and ministers all called for the extermination of these repulsive beasts. But the holy men saw things differently. These creatures have brought calamity on us. This much is true. They have taken control of the villagers, both living and dead, and driven them to do horrible things. But these, too, are God's creations. They may have been sent here as divine punishment for our impious ways. Impious, my God. Me don't do word good.
It's okay.
Killing them would constitute a crime against the Almighty. The matter was brought before the Emperor, who allowed the creatures to live. He also ordered that the biology be investigated further, to prevent similar tragedies and explore the possibility of using them in the nation's advantage. Thus, the 2 creatures were spared, and came to be known as Key, based on the peculiar screeching sound they made. By the time the government's research bore fruit, the keys numbered 64 in total. But it was felt that having too many of them would be likely to result in another tragedy. The researchers carried out a cull, leaving only 6 alive, each of which was sealed away inside a small box. These boxes were enshrined in different locations all across the land. That's more or less the chronology of the events described in the scroll.
Yeah. Is that what that thing we saw was?
Something that possesses people and drives them to kill. It fits the description. The boxes they were sealed in must be the boxes of calamity, right?
Do you have any other information about these creatures?
Just a moment. Apart from the initial episode with the key, the scroll also recorded what the people of the time learned from their research. I'll take you through the main points. Gi are parasitic creatures with a societal structure based around multiple males, serving a small number of egg-laying queens. Both male and females can control other organisms. But females exclusively possess meat-eating creatures, never herbivores. And the males can't possess living animals at all. They only attach themselves to corpses.
So wait, if they don't eat vegetarians and all the Futurans are vegetarians, is it because they wanted to avoid ever being controlled by geese so that they just became a planet of vegetarians?
Yeah, that's probably it, I would imagine.
Interesting.
But I'm curious, right? It specified herbivores.
Yes.
So does that mean only if you eat meat are you susceptible to them? Or, because humans are innately omnivores.
Yes. But I doubt it's going to come up whether they're possessing dogs or whatever. So I assume the reason they specifically mentioned that is because of the whole vegetarian thing. But that's just my theory.
Mm-hmm. They need to be a little more specific. Explain. Is it a practice? Oh well. This next part pertains to the geek queens. When a queen finds a suitable host, it uses its tentacles to enter through the mouth. From there, it travels through the nasal cavity and into the brain. Once it settles in, it can no longer switch to another host. The queen extends its tentacles into the host's brain tissue, allowing it to influence their behavior.
It's important that it can't use another host, so it theoretically can't just switch to different people.
Yeah.
So each person that gets possessed has to be from a different gate.
Right. And while we know the only people alive that were possessed were Takamaru in this timeline and Takumi in the other one, where everyone else was zombies. So the zombies had male gi.
Yes.
See. It can even access the host's knowledge and memories to some extent. On their own, ye are simple creatures, but bonding with another creature lets them considerably augment their intelligence. The queen's goal is to provide corpses for other queens to lay eggs in, producing more males. In other words, the killing spree that key hosts go in is to create a suitable breeding ground. The more corpses, the more eggs the queens can lay, the more males they will have to serve them.
Maybe the sponsor was somebody who was possessed by the queen and was trying to get us meat. Well, then the corpses were being controlled. I don't know.
Well, no. That does check out. Potentially.
because of
It
the
would
whole
make
they
more
wanted as
sense.
many enemy corpses and stuff. I still don't know what's going on with, like, just being able to control multiple bodies, unless it was just lying about that. It was just, like, different people. But,
Well, the key reproduce asexually. So the female could have been attached to the sponsor, and the bodies were just being, like, made from the sponsor because they were infected.
perhaps.
That's why they did the whole killing game thing.
Yes. It's gotta be linked somehow. I just don't know the exact logistics.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you read this already.
I did. They can keep this up generation after generation, in an endless cycle of killing.
Huh?
Now, about key males.
Oh.
When the egg-laden corpses hatch, the male larvae emerge. Each of them seeks out another corpse and attaches itself to its brain. Crawling over it allows them to stimulate the nervous system and reanimate their hosts. And of course, once they have a host, they make it kill other creatures to create more breeding grounds. In that sense, they're just like queens. They kill endlessly and indiscriminately. The main difference is that the males can't control their hosts for very long. They're possessing corpses after all creatures that are already dead and decaying.
Huh?
Frog.
The frog. Eat the frog. No way. The larvae then become pupa and leave their hosts once they reach full maturity. Because they resemble flying insects, they inevitably get eaten by small animals like frogs and birds. Once they reach the stomach, they release sperm into it. Key sperm is incredibly resilient and won't be killed or dissolved by stomach acid. Then, those birds and frogs are eaten by the queen's hosts. In this way, it gains access to the sperm and is able to fertilize its eggs. This is also the time that it lays the egg that will hatch into the next queen. Finally, the queen enters its spawning phase. It leaves its host body, killing them. It spends the last of its moments of its life desperately laying male eggs, and the corpses prepared for it by the males and other queens. It does this over and over again, until it has used all of its strength and dies. Eventually, the egg-laying behind in its previous host hatches into a new queen. It got so complicated. Some alien shit. The queen seeks out a new host, enters through its mouth, takes over its brain, and the cycle begins anew. That's all I was able to find out. It was totally gross. Well, just hearing about it made me crazy.
Parasites, huh?
It would explain everything that's happened, wouldn't it? At the very least, nothing in this document contradicts what we've experienced.
Wait, I'm still confused. This is a lot to take in all at once.
Would it help if I recount it? Key queens possess the other organisms and make them kill. Other queens then lay eggs in the corpses. Key males only possess corpses. They also drive their hosts to kill, but they can't control them for as long. Queens are able to access the memories and knowledge of their hosts. Once a queen bonds with a host, it stays with it for nearly the rest of its life. Those are basically all of the important points.
Guess we know what was inside the box of calamity now. So then Takamaru got possessed by one of these things and made him carry out all those murders.
No, Remember what we found when we examined his body?
Huh?
The parasite hadn't been inside for him for all that long. Only a few days. I'd say since day 80 at the earliest. But then, that can only mean one thing. Yes, it's the only explanation.
Oh?
One of us is still possessed by a key parasite. It's Nozomi.
Zomi in the other timeline, I don't see why it would be different. Unless...
Yep.
Huh.
We'll have to come up with a plan for action. First of all,
Wait a minute.
what's wrong, Takumi?
We only just found out these key things exist. I don't think any of us have fully processed that information yet, not even you.
Oh?
We're all shaken, we're all confused. If we try to discuss things as we are now, we're just going to go around in circles. I say we call it a day here. Even if one of us is possessed by a gi, that means the other three are still our friends. If we start getting paranoid and accusing each other, the Special Defense Unit could completely fall apart.
You're far too soft-hearted as usual. But with so few of us left, I suppose unity is going to be important.
Let's all agree to keep our distances from each other today. If anyone tries to get close to you, scream. In the meantime, think over everything that's happened and what we can do from here. Can you all do that for me? Right.
I understand. In that case, I'm gonna grab some food and hole up in my room for the day.
Thanks for all your help with the scroll. I think we finally have a chance of catching the killer now.
I'm glad I can help. I'll try to keep an eye out for any potential danger, too.
Thanks. Okay, everyone, that's all for today. The meeting broke up, and we all went our separate ways. The Special Defense Unit's down to just me, Hirako, Nozomi, Tsubasa, and Shoma. Is one of them really harboring a gi? Maybe it was Shoma, because he's, like, sabotaging us to try to get us killed. If they are, then which one of them is it? Plus, there was still an unexplained in the other timeline where he was, like, said that somebody saw him with a doll. Actually, was it Moko that was saying that? In which case, that was before, so maybe he...
Troops, time! Well,
Yeah, it might be him, then.
Well, then.
It could be two people, actually.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This episode is an hour and 32 minutes. You want to split it here?
Oh, fuck. I mean, yeah, I guess we should, shouldn't we?
I don't think we're that close to the end that we can just, like, power through, so...
Yeah.
Next time we'll finish this route, and then there's still one more ending we might need, unless there's another split later up ahead, in which case maybe both of the endings are ahead, but I have to go back and do more stuff. We shall see. The way it is now, I don't think going with Gaku and being like, no, it is a curse or whatever, I don't think that'll get us what we're looking for. So we might have to go all the way back to with Nozomi, and, well, that would just, according to Hirako, we're just going to go unconscious for 10 days, until day 100 or whatever. I mean, we could do it for fun, I don't know. So maybe we do have to do the other, I don't know, we'll see what ending we get at the end, and if there's a branch further ahead. Because maybe that's all we need.
There might be a branch for here, like, who do we think the gi is, and it's like, give us options. I'm guessing that it'll give us 3 options. So there's that. So 3 different routes, potentially. Endings, I mean.
We only need to get 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone! If you enjoyed this, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day.
Bye.